I want to welcome you to the Ask Jeff YouTube channel. Here's today's question. Regarding the anointing of the sick, James chapter 5, verses 14 and 15, when should a person seek this? How sick do they need to be? Should they seek traditional medicine before or after? This is a great series of questions with multiple layers. So let me kind of go back to the beginning. You have an individual who is sick. I'm just going to side with physical sickness. We know that there's emotional sickness, mental illness, and such. We're just going to go with a basic physical illness in this case. Obviously, one of the things that I would suggest each and every time we are sick, physically, mentally, whatever it may be, that we at least be willing to say, is this of a spiritual nature or is it purely physical? My biblical basis for this is all throughout the ministry of Jesus Christ. It says they brought people out. He healed those that were sick. He delivered those that had some type of spiritual oppression. So yes, sometimes it's spiritual, sometimes it's physical. Let's be honest with ourselves. When we have a runny nose, 99.9% of the time, we just have a sinus infection, whatever it may be. That being said, at least be willing to say, hey, it can be either or. It doesn't always have to be this. Or some people would say everything's always spiritual. Now, that being said, how sick does somebody have to be? Well, the context of James 5, the way I see it is that the sickness is prolonged. You've prayed through it. You've been to traditional medical doctors. There's no solution to the cause. And basically, the feel I get from it is you're tapped out. You've been to the doctors, you've prayed more than you can pray, you don't have any answers, and you're exhausted because on the backside of this passage, it says the faith of those that are praying. So I don't think there's a level of sickness per se, but there is a sense of you've prayed through it as much as you can, you've treated it medically as much as you can, and you have no answers. And so you call on the elders, those more mature, to pray on your behalf. Great question. If you have one, send it to AskJeff.net. Maybe your question will be tomorrow. Thanks for being a part of today's daily question. Now, we answer a question each and every day. Please feel free to submit a new question at AskJeff.net. We may not have gotten to yours today, but we eventually will continue to be a part of this. Subscribe so you don't miss out on a question every day.